The Chicago Bears and General Manager Ryan Poles are on the clock for the 2024 NFL draft season with the number one pick. And all odds are pointing toward drafting generational prospect Caleb Williams number one overall. Unless Poles is blown away by some incredible offer. Now, with that said, the talk is that this roster is the best situation that a number one prospect, whoever that may be, has ever come into, with the depth and the talent on this team, on this roster, and that we should be able to compete right now, Bears fans, right now. So today, we're going to take a look at the roster to see if it's ready for prime time or not there yet. Let's take a look at it and join the whole crew as we talk some sports, Chicago style.
Sports, 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 Chicago style, for me and you.
Yes, sir. Let's run it.
All right, everybody situated, comfortable? Hope you can all see the screen clearly as we have a spreadsheet out of the Chicago Bears depth chart. And we're going to start up here at the top with offense, work our way down to defense, and finish up with the special teams. Now, the color coding that we have inserted here that we're going to label our players with. We want red.
Fucking animals.
Beasts. Beasts.
Fucking animals.
Beasts. We want a lot of beasts. Green, good to go. Those are good to go. Yes. This light blue here, still in development. You know, these would be the rookies from last year that we're not really sure what they are yet. They could go green, or they could go into the yellow, which means they're upgradable, you know, and these are also for the 1 year contract older guys. This blue here are for the premium positions with those high free agent AAVs, that big money players that you're not going to get in free agency. So those are your quarterback, your wide receiver 1, 2, and 3, your left tackle, and all across your defensive line. And then once we get here, this purple will be which we must come out of this draft with. And this, what color is this? This, what is this? This, magenta will be position groups that can use an upgrade. All right, so let's get started. Right here, we know we need a starting quarterback. Yes, Tyson Bagent is here, and right now he's our starting quarterback until he isn't. But as far as the backup position goes, he is good to go, and if we need him to start, he can. We know he has the talent, and off season he's been working out and improving. So hey, but we know we're going to be adding to that quarterback room. Mark Ripon, he's I guess the crafty vet that's taking the position of Mr. Peterman.
Hope we never see him.
So quarterback is a definite need. Running back room.
Run it back.
DeAndre Swift, new free agent acquisition, should be a nice green, good to go. Khalil Herbert. He's, as far as what he's been, he's all right, but he's no world breaker, no world beater. You know, he has his issues that he's been working on with the pass protection. He can be upgraded.
Agreed.
In my opinion.
Yeah, agreed.
Roshan Johnson. He was good. He got a little dinged up. Good to go. Travis Homer, he's a special teams guy. throw that back here. Just a little note. ST is good enough. Thank you.
Steve. Abbreviate.
But he can still be upgraded. Now, even though Shane Waldron, our new offensive coordinator, is coming in from Seattle, where he was with Travis Homer year before last, and I guess a few years before that, before Homer came to join us as a free agent. So maybe he knows how to work him into the system if necessary. But otherwise, he can be upgraded.
Agreed.
Wide receiver 1, DJ Moore.
Beast.
DJ.
Yeah, we go ahead, put him in the red. Enough said.
Please.
Now behind him, Velus Jones Jr.
Bro, we're gonna need more V12 vroom and less stinky.
Descriptive. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and give Velus that yellow. He can be upgraded. And December Webster seems to be a perennial practice squad preseason kind of guy.
Yes.
All right, wide receiver 2, Keenan Allen.
Oh,
Free agent.
A
Oh, I'm
beast.
sorry. Check that. Trade acquisition
that Keenan Allen.
from the Los Angeles Chargers for a 4th round pick. Now he gets the red, but before we can put in the red, we got to put in the age. Because he's going to be 31, 32 years old. So he maybe 1-2 years left.
Okay. Play ball.
So he's not really the future, but he's definitely a now.
Crafty vet.
All right, Dante Pettis. Yeah, he's back.
Neck injury, I
He had an
believe.
injury of
That's
some
correct.
sort. I think a neck. But it's, I believe, a 1-year deal. He was okay at returning kicks. Not the best wide receiver. Could get open, but the catching wasn't all that good. So, yeah, that's a yellow. And then final wide receiver 3 group here, Tyler Scott. Catch the ball, kid. But it was his rookie season. He's shown the willingness to put his nose in there and, battle and block. He gets open. He just has to complete the play. So he's still in development. And then Colin Johnson, that big wide receiver, young guy. Really don't know much about him, but he can get a yellow because he's not one of these top receivers. So wide receiver room, running back room, that can definitely get a upgrade. Wide receiver room definitely needs it.
Agreed.
Wide receiver 1,
We do.
wide receiver 3. We need a big body. Need that
Somebody to
6'3",
awesome.
6'4" guy.
Awesome.
DJ Moore or
Right.
Keenan Allen fit that mold.
Little guys.
And you need another one there. Now, you don't need all top guys for that. You want at least 2 of the top wide receivers because as expensive as they are. And then maybe go lower round or UDFA shopping since we have 4 draft picks. 3
we'll make
after
it
you
happen.
take a quarterback.
Right.
So there will be some wheeling and dealing. Tight end room. Cole Kmet.
Good to go.
Give that brother man green. He's good to go.
Let's go, Matt.
Gerald Everett. Now that was a free agent
Good to go.
acquisition from the Chargers. He's good to go. He's not old, but he's not young, so he's not the future. And Steven Carlson is a practice squad depth kind of guy. And we have nothing else as far as tight end depth. And this offense runs a lot of 2 and 3 tight end sets. So we're gonna need a young, athletic tight end.
You want
What was that,
Elway,
Pops?
Brady, and Mahomes?
Hey, Pops tell you need the athletic tight end to work the middle of the
Indeed.
field to make the
good point.
most successful quarterback successful. True. Fullback, Kari Blasingame. Very good at what he does, but I don't know if we are going to be running with a fullback, or will that fullback position be more of a U-back kind of tight end fullback hybrid, or the fullback position is not even in this offense. I don't know. So he's a yellow for the simple fact that I think he's under only another year on his deal, and will he be expendable in this offense? Left tackle. Ooh. Now here's a point of contention. Braxton Jones.
He is.
He's definitely a green, as we know that
He's an
Ryan
animal.
Poles
I
and
like him.
Matt Eberflus and everybody loves him.
Fucking love that guy. Bro, fucking love
The thing comes in where his anchor isn't all that. His athleticism's there, his brain power's there, his willingness to learn is there, but the Joe Alts or the Olu Fashanus or et cetera in this draft could be an upgrade. But he's still a green. Larry Borum, he's expensive. He couldn't crack the starting lineup. I could see him really being on the way out. And then Matt Pryor's another, fill-in depth guy. So we're definitely going to need some left tackle help there. If not to start, to, at least for depth and to learn to coming up.
I believe Braxton has the
What's that
testicular
about
mental
Braxton?
fortitude to withstand any challenges from any rookies. If he doesn't, he can fall back to second string. And now we have some depth at left tackle. And maybe if Braxton can swing around a right tackle right, he can do that as well.
Wow. Well, that's, we want a lot of green on this second string because
Indeed.
one play away. There's your
Injuries
first
happen.
string. So, hey.
Speaking of
Tevin
injuries,
Jenkins,
speaking
he's
of injuries.
goddamn beast. But he gets
Right.
parentheses because of the injuries. Yeah, definitely. But let me move this back a little bit to make it more uniform, so you fit.
He is.
But he definitely gets a red. But then you look behind him, and
Nope.
there is nada.
Bueno.
So we got to get another guard, right? Interior offensive lineman. Well, let's get through the rest of the interior because, Coleman Shelton, he's a 1 year older veteran, so maybe he starts at center. And then the traded for Ryan Bates, that was a 5th round pick from Buffalo.
They love that guy.
He's a green, definitely. He can start at guard or center, but his versatility, he can go in at multiple positions instead of starting him. Now, if you put Shelton in the second spot, you just kind of weaken everything because then you have to move we don't have enough interior offensive linemen, let me put it like that, because Doug Kramer, try-hard kid, but a little undersized, got hurt when he came in. And then Carvin, is he really the future?
I know.
Kind of fill in, try out we need bodies at the position. And then Nate Davis, I give him a green. He went through some personal, struggles. So give him a benefit of doubt. Jatari Carter.
I like that guy.
He's
Right,
definitely
he's
a
good.
green.
He's
I
good.
would think, even though some may say he's still in development. But they never put him on the practice squad. But he never got playing time like that. So I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and give him a green. And if he's the backup here, okay. Bill Murray?
I fucking love that guy.
Yeah, he still gets a yellow. So interior offensive line, you gotta shore this up because whatever rookie quarterback comes in here is gonna need to be protected for the ball to get out to the weapons, of which there are 2 confirmed, and then Komet and Everett, so maybe. And then the running game, yeah, we need more weapons, wide receivers and tight end. And then right tackle, Darnell Wright,
Concur.
is a goddamn beast in development, but still a beast. Yeah, I'm giving him that. And then Jake Curran is depth roster battling it out. Aviante Collins, young, battle, older, can be upgraded. So, right guard, we're going to say is okay. But then right tackle, would love to have a... See, if Larry Borum's going to be gone and we bring in a guy there, it could be the swing, and these guys are at depth. You could maybe do that. But would still like a little something there. And maybe even a little something there. These are, just positions I think could use an upgrade.
Power of polls compels you. The power of polls compels you. The power of polls compels you. The power of polls compels you.
Defensively,
Defense,
let's start out with the
defense.
left defensive end, DeMarcus Walker. He's okay. He's good depth. He stepped up at the end of the season after the force multiplier Montez Sweat got here, but he's not the future. He's not really forcing the issue if he doesn't have help. Behind him, Khalid Kareem. Yeah, no. And then Jake Martin, older free agent guy, no. So we definitely need another edge
We do.
opposite Montez Sweat.
Right.
Andrew Billings just re-signed. He's a nice little spark plug in the middle. Nice big plug in the middle. Zach Pickens was still in development, but the way he was coming along at the end of the season, I'm going to give him a green. And Michael Dwumford looks like depth, battling it out for the roster. Big Dex, Big G,
Beast.
Javon Dexter Sr.
Goddamn beast.
Yeah, that boy's a beast in the making. He's going to get a green now, but he's going to be red soon.
Cheated.
Mm-hmm.
Give him the red. Give him the red. Give him the red.
Byron
Right.
Coward. Yeah, okay. Fighting for a roster depth. And then Sweat.
No goddamn question about it.
And right up. Yeah, he gets a red. And then Dominique Robinson. Oh, Chef Dom. The Athlete Project. Yeah, he gets a yellow. Going to be upgraded. Now, with that said, for the defensive line, you definitely need somebody opposite Sweat. And then if you look at the second string here, we got one green. And so if you do a hockey swap of the front line, you bring in your second line, you got one green. If DeMarcus Walker's pushed back, because you got a different guy there, and then you got, yeah, we need more help up here. So another edge for sure. And a D tackle, would it be nice, or is it a necessity?
We have to solidify that rotation on the D line for pressure. Keep them fresh.
Okay, all right. So would be nice, not necessarily a necessity.
It's a necessity. God damn it. Right.
Now I'm a executive order. No, that's a necessity. You got to have that. All
Fucking
TJ
right it
Edwards,
is. Okay.
free agent acquisition from the Eagles last year. He's beyond. That boy's a red.
Give him a red.
Beast.
Give him a
Daniel
red.
Hardy, not very familiar with him. I mean, so I don't want to shortchange him. I know he's not a rookie. I know he's one of them. We'll give him yellow. He could probably be upgraded if we found a rookie, but we don't need to. So, okay. Tremaine Edmonds. Let's get that.
He's a
Some
red.
red love out there.
Okay.
Michael Baskerville. He's a special teams. believe I saw him out there doing that a lot, and he was pretty good on it. So he looks like he's good depth out there in the linebacker core. Give him a green. Jack Sanborn.
Please. Jackhammer.
We definitely get a green.
Green.
Wait.
Green.
Right. Get that boy red, right?
Okay, I'm not gonna
He's
argue with it.
earned it.
Jackhammer gets a
Yeah,
red.
he does, bro. Fuck yeah, he does.
Noah Sewell, number 44.
Read him up.
He hurt his knee early in the season, but when he was on the field, it was 44. So, yeah, that boy's getting a green. And he could be a red. Mark my words. All right, Amen Agbanbemiga.
Very good. Right.
Free agent acquisition, special teams guy. And pretty good from what I've gathered. Oops. Let me make sure it's all correct there. Yeah, so he should be a green, definitely. There we go. And turn.
You are the stickler.
And then Jalen Johnson.
Let's go, JJ.
Red him up.
Oh. He gets a red. Terrell Smith. He was definitely coming on after he cleared up his kissing thing. Hey, wait. Do you think he was... When Terrell Smith got the mono, he wasn't hanging out with the same people as Jalen Johnson? No, because Jalen didn't get the mono. Anyway,
No drippy dick. No drippy dick.
Terrell can get a...
Hey now.
And
Right.
Jalen Jones, special teams guy, depth, he can be upgraded. Kwani B. Jaquan Brisker, strong safety. He can't get a red because he gets dinged up so much. So he can't get a green, though. He got a green. And then second string, strong safety, Jonathan Owens.
Mr. Miles.
From the Olympic family, or married.
Former Packer.
He gets a green. He's a good backup.
Won't hold it against him, though.
Quindell.
Right.
I think he was also a special teamer, but he's, not fighting for the starting position, so he can be upgraded. Same with Tavarius Moore. Then free safety, Kevin Byard.
He's great.
Just came over. We got him from the Eagles.
And then formerly of the Titans.
He's a green. Can't get a red because of his parentheses of age, as he's already 30, so he's not the future. But he's good for now.
Okay.
And then behind him, Elijah Hicks, who's out there on special teams, and he's active when he has to come in on the field when he, had to play. But he was getting burned quite a bit,
He was.
and it just looked lost, which is kind of to be expected. But he looks really small out there, and it's like, But we can give him a still in development.
He can develop. Let's go, bro.
Then Adrian Colbert, saw him out there on special teams, I believe, a lot.
Stephen Colbert. The Colbert Report.
But also, he's not pushing Hicks for a position as far as free safety starting wise. So, yeah, he can get upgraded. So he's a yellow. Tyreek Stevenson. Now,
He should
I
work
think
another
we want to
red.
go ahead and give
That
him.
boy's working another red. Yes, he is, right?
Is it too early to give Tyreek a red? What do you think?
Green.
I don't think so.
Let him earn it.
He's getting there.
Let him earn it. Yeah, don't worry.
Green's fair enough. They'd be red soon enough.
Okay, red it is.
Red. Let's go, bro. Fuck it. Let's go.
Kyler Gordon.
No arguments.
Spidey.
Why is he not a
He's
red?
Definitely a green. Is Kyler a red?
Well, if the rookie's gonna be a red, Spider-Man should be a red as well, right?
Bro, red.
Josh Blackwell, special teamer.
You tripping?
And it looked like he got a little dinged up with a knee or injury last year, but he came back. He's depth, but not pushing for a starting spot. So, yeah, he gets the yellow.
Don't eat the yellow snow.
And then Greg Stroman Jr., same special teamer. You know, we need those guys, and that's awesome. But, you know, if they can be upgraded, they should be. So that's where we're standing on defense. And just taking a, look at it. We got some nice red going on the front line. And we're developing some green behind it. And then there's nothing behind that. So we still really need that left defensive end, another defensive tackle, and I added something that we could use an upgrade at free safety, but that could be next year's draft because of age and all that stuff. But it wouldn't hurt if there was a guy available, but we have 3 picks after we pick our quarterback. So however much willing and dealing Ryan Poles does,
He will.
we shall see. So defensively, it's a unit that is on the rise, can be dangerous if everybody stays healthy, because the depth is precarious.
Precarious. Bro.
It is. Agreed. Right.
Special teams. It's a thing. Win and lose games here. Very important. Cairo Santos. He's good to go. Re-signed last year. Extended his long distance. His accurate.
He's been consistent.
Accuracy's good. Trenton Gill. He's all right. I mean, he's a punter. His average could be a little bit higher, and his directional was okay. But we'll give him a green. And then Corliss Waitman. I have no idea who that is.
Unknown.
Second string punter and holder. Sure. Let's give me yellow. Alright, and if we're going to give green to Gill and Waitman. Velus Jones Jr. at punt returner. Catch the damn
Ah!
B12.
yellow it is.
It will be all right, though.
To be upgraded.
It will be all right.
Tyler Scott at punt returner. That's what was that? Still in development. We'll give him that. And Dante Pettis, he's alright at returning, but he's just that. Alright. He can be upgraded. Alright, Tyler Scott, we're giving the still developing role or color as kick returner.
Was fast.
Let's go.
And then Velus. Velus.
Another fast one. Right.
And then Khalil Herbert gets another yellow down here as the third string kick returner. Then Patrick Scales, old man. He's just re-signed for a 1-year deal. I mean, he is green. Or is he? Yeah, he's green, even though he's older. He's not going to get a yellow. Go on and get Patrick that green. Right. And then Cameron Lyons, yeah, he gets yellow. So special teams wise, we should be able to punt the ball and hit some field goals. The return game, which the new NFL rules are promoting, yeah, we're going to have to address that. Which will be done with the wide receiver room, hopefully. So we don't really need, well, yeah, we do. We need a little something going on down here. return wise. You know, you gotta have a threat back there, and if Velas can't catch the ball, but yeah. So overall, it's looking like this team is developing. It has a lot more talent than we did last year after the teardown when Ryan Poles got here. But we're not there yet. And we don't want to force the issue. We don't want to get ahead of ourselves. So let's look at the colors, and let's look for reds. We need a lot more reds beat a championship contender, and a lot more green on the second line. Even a little red on the second line wouldn't be a horrible thing. So need-wise, let's see. We must draft. Ooh, I went to must draft, didn't I? What is that, purple? So let's put that there. Oh,
not enough.
20 picks? Yeah, that's might be an issue. But the way Ryan Poles did that whole turning 5 draft picks into 11 or
he did that.
It was,
indeed.
but the way Ryan Poles.
No, Diddy.
Pause. But with the way Ryan Poles was able to maneuver and finagle and get us those later picks, I guess with pick 9, he's going to be trading back and doing that, because by this count, which is just our count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I'm counting 8 positions that we need. And another 1, 2, 3, another 5 that could use an upgrade. So what's 8 plus 5? Very good. Yep, 13. So that's 13 positions that could use an upgrade that I think would make this roster much more competitive for a much longer time to come than relying on, bottom of the draft UDFA guys again, even though Ryan Poles has struck gold with those guys. So, hey. Oh, wait. 14. Oh, no, that still counts 13. So, that's where the roster stands according to Sports Chicago style, for what it's worth. Hit us with the comments. The suggestions. What do you think? Are we ready to compete now if you're a Chicago Bears fan, or is it still a work in progress?